Hey everybody, welcome back to another one of my new videos. Today is my 15th year anniversary on UFS, which most people cannot believe to this day. Today we are going to be flying all over the place in many different of the GA or
Get our
private
giveaway
aircraft.
done for the week. So Thursday, we rocking out community game day. We'll try and hit a second one, and that'll push us up. It'll be
I'm going to turn off audio because you don't need to hear. You can hear my mic, it's fine. Okay, we are. Oh, nope, nope, nope. That's the wrong way. That's the wrong way. Okay, okay. I'm gonna probably be flying to LAX. Okay, I am gonna know. Nope, 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 nope. Go to this. Let's go to change livery. I'm actually gonna fly the 787 right now. So let's go to 787. Um, that's 9. Here we go. Now let me change the livery. We're gonna be private liveries today. So let's just go down here. I have to find this guy because we are here we go. Okay, and now we're gonna fly. So I'm flying from here to what's the closest airport to San Diego? Yeah, San Diego would be fine. If I could actually not legally crash on the way there. This is a 787-9, so I am gonna be flying to there. Uh, like I said, 15 years on the site. It's a whirlwind of pleasure and fun I've had so far in my years here. Um, I am gonna turn rear weather on once we get in the air. I'll be honest, it's more plausible when I do turn it on. I have HD at the moment. HD will go away by the next year. Unfortunately enough, I have decided not to renew my subscription because, well, I've had HD for 15 years. Now I'm gonna go to SR officially next year. So there's that. Um, and people say, "Oh, this is like a mobile game." No, this is not a mobile game. This is a hey, there we go, another follower. This is more of a web browser based game. Actually, I'm playing this on my computer right now. Believe it or not. I need. I don't know what I'm gonna do exactly when I take off because there's two ways to come to land at San Diego. You come from the west or come from the east. If I come from the east, I have to deal with the rain. If it comes from the west, I have to deal with the high winds in the Pacific, and I have to deal with flying over the lake in what's it called? What's that dumb airport called? LAX. I have to fly over LAX. So 10. Sometimes I hate this plane because it doesn't turn. Come on, turn the plane. It I'll be honest, it's sad, but it's flat to ground. I don't have 3D buildings on. I tend to have it on when there's less of a freaking lag point, but today's been laggy. If you guys don't know, my city has got a massive snow dump today and yesterday, so there's been some snow on the wires that have been affecting us. Anyways, let's see. I'm facing the right way. Now, I would turn sound, I would, but I don't know if someone can hear me over the white noise of the plane because every model has white noise, and I I've tried listening to myself during the white noise. I cannot hear anyone. So we're going to take off. Hopefully, it's a better takeoff from last time because last time I reviewed my video, I did a tail strike and I didn't even know until I reviewed my clip. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna clip this, post this on Metal, but I'll see if I can clip it. Let's see. Oh, I'm over the 200 knots. Let's see. That's close. That was that was close to the ground at that point. Okay, autopilot. I need to go to 15,500. Vertical speed. Vertical speed means how much feet per minute. Every minute I'm gonna be going 1,500 feet a minute. Um, this flight there may be a few pauses because I will warn you, I'm not like a television streamer who has many screens. I only have one screen. So it's either me looking at what people are talking about or me streaming. So it can't be both, unfortunately, no. That's the sad truth. And yeah, I'm taking the wrong way for San Diego because it's down here. So I'm gonna have to do the moment I pass Boulder City, I have to do a 180, go down this way, and then come here. That is gonna be it's gonna be a fine trip. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I have no chat on because every time I have chat on, there's always the N-word present, and dealing with fractions like that is not good. Let's turn off manually turning off. And now you have clouds. Beautiful clouds. Where's the sun? I don't see the sun, which is scary in the sense of scary in the sense of where it is. Someone followed me. Uh I know I know from I was listening to Ray's stream. I know Ray rated me, but the thing is, someone followed me with the other request. I had to doom someone following me, and I don't know. I'm scared because I just took off. I don't want to go look in chat because it's gonna just show me it. So I just try to fly and then see it later when I see it. Okay, now I gotta turn 180. Maybe yeah. So I could be different liveries. This browser has m many stuff. I have two add-ons. The extra livery, which gives me multiple liveries people have made for all the planes in here, and then the extras, well, the planes that are not yet released. That yeah, they have their own liveries, but they have their own physics that I can and can't handle. So I'm flying a private plane because this is usually the plane I fly when it's my celebratory stuff. Like when I was at 10 years, I flew this plane when it first came out. So I'm flying it again. Currently, pretty nice outside, considering it's probably what if I minus what it's Las Vegas is 2 hours behind me, so it's 11 a.m. in the morning with no sun, which is surprising. I'm also surprised there's no wind, so that's pretty good, I guess, right now. Eh, I say that, but if I go to freaking LA and it's raining, it's gonna be so different. How am I doing? Yep, Boulder City's right here. I'm pretty sure I'm passing over it right now. Yeah, that's Boulder City. Oh, believe it or not, but Boulder City, some things people don't know about it. Yeah, they have a solar thing. Their airport, because I like to talk about airports and stuff. Um, you can't see it from here, or you can barely see it. but you can see this outline of this nice gray area. That's their old airport, gone forever. New airport over here. It's kind of weird. When I tell people that, they say, "Oh, that's kind of weird." They moved the airport away. Anyways, we'll see more airport as we fly over the desert. I hate, but I can't. Yeah, I have 5 people. I finally have more people than beforehand. Oh, it looks like stream pause, but it's not pause. It's me looking back at the screen. It's fine. Happens a lot during my videos, especially when I'm. Let's see. Wednesday I still have to play chess. Oh, sorry, I have to play Bejeweled, and hopefully that works. Thursday I have to go back on here because of everything. Friday I have to stream chess. May God help my soul, because people blended like hell with me, and that's gonna be tough. But anyways, it's gonna be a long, boring flight, unless I decide to land somewhere else. Well, let's see. If I do go this way, what's the closest city I could technically fly to that big enough to handle my plane? It's not there. I could go to Palm Springs. I could if I want go to Yuma. Yuma's over here, but that's a that's a kind of an airport that's gonna you're gonna see what I mean by it. It's hard because if I go to Yuma, that means I could technically fly all the way to here, which is I believe this is Phoenix. Yeah, that's Phoenix. Yeah, I have a long flight to do. The other place I could do it, I could fly to Flagstaff, Arizona, technically, if I know that. But I'll see what I can do. Once I get over here around Lake Vasco City, I'll see. Um, the irony is, I know, but if I click on my other browser and I look at your stream, you're watching me. I have myself muted, so I know from me not hearing your stream anymore, I know you're watching still. Um, but it's kind of sadly when I go these Arizona and these desert things, nice ground, yes. The problem is it's not really green enough where you could see everything. You see what other people see, the boring flight of everything. Now, if I was in the plane, now I'm outside the plane because I'm flying on this. Let's see my camera options. I can do all this. I could do all of this too. Like if I pick the tail, I'm flying like this. It's gonna be. Yeah, I can see. I have turbulence right now. I can see the winds rocking. It's turbulently. Um, if I pick my cockpit, which I usually do for some of my grading videos, the cockpit looks a little basic because when everybody does their models, they all have to go in a certain formatting, and then they have to look at a certain thing. List is okay because it's showing me I'm still 310, not. I think I'm at 12,000 feet, so I am climbing. But I prefer the view I have all the time because I don't. If it's for me to know if I'm touching the ground with the wheels. Because when I'm in the cockpit, I can't tell if I'm touching the ground. So I try to land and I don't realize the wheels are not down yet. We'll do 16,000 feet because when they're 13,000 or just over, um, you can quiz me on this stuff because I'm not from the US. I'm from Canada. I don't know most of the US and the rivers. What river is this next to me? Because I have no idea. I have no idea. Maybe I'll look on the map. Maybe it'd be easier for me. Yeah, nope, it's not even telling me. Searchlight. That's a small little airport, which is, oh boy, we're coming to it over here. Nope, I don't want to see that. Boring flight. I may fly a bunch of places. If I fly to San Diego, then I can do the Palm Springs. Actually, if I fly to Palm Springs, I could do the LAX tour. I could do the San Diego tour, which is San Diego, the municipal airport, and then Mexico. If if I go further from LAX, I could do. the California Milk one, which is my favorite one, like I haven't done in a while, which is I fly to San Diego, then it's LAX, then it's San Fran, then it's a loop to Oakland. If it's to the San Fran area, it's either Oakland or this. Most time I land in Oakland because San Fran's it's a nut job to land there. Then I fly to Sacramento. Then I fly to Oregon, Salem, Seattle, not SeaTac, Seattle Boeing Field, and then I fly from Boeing Field to Vancouver. That's my California gold rush, technically, of a route. That's if I make it to this plane. Next plane probably I'll fly, but I could do liveries on. But I'll try to do is the 45. Probably I'm doing the private jets for my thing. I've done the big jets. The last time I did the big jets was my 10th, and that was never streamed. That was only on my Discord. I will say this much. Was it on my Discord? No, it wasn't even on Discord. I just played. I did it myself. I had a regular video taping me. I never posted it because, well, never did. There's the airport down there. I could see it because of the lights. Usually in the game, you will see these little lights down here that showcase it's the runway there, approaching and landing. So yeah, there's the airport. There's another airport near there, but I'm not gonna try to look for, obviously. Oh, ne never mind. It's right here. Near my, I'm just near my nose. You can't really see it, but it's right here. It's right here. Oh, there we go. Engine power went from this, about 16,000 feet, cruising altitude. But yeah, this game, the moment you start playing it, you can't stop. And there's people who've been able to stop. I've tried to stop, but it's not easy when you have so many bleeding hours. Now, I will say this much because I'm an aviation enthusiast. I can say this much. To my right wing, across the mountains, I could see the outline of another airport. Ironically, if there's another airport right there, I could see it. You may not be able to notice it, but over there, that's an airport over there. I guarantee. Let's see the nav. Yeah, it is. I told you, it's another airport. It's a mine airport. There's one down here. That's a GA aircraft one. I wouldn't be able to land on that. No matter if I grabbed a Cessna, I wouldn't be able to land on it. I'm not used to the three-engined aircraft yet. Sorry. Three geared aircraft. Three-engine aircraft is different. We have a few Lockheeds to deal with. Speaking of that, for all my followers from previous before the raid, this Thursday I'm supposed to be reviewing the 1011 and the 1011, the MD-88, and I think that's a 727 again. I'm not sure. I have to double check. Those three planes are going to be reviewed this week, and you're going to see why I don't fly as a 1011 during any of my flights. There's a certain couple of reasons, and you'll see it. That'll be on Thursday in the schedule. It may be streamed a couple hours earlier or later. Really depends. Wednesday stream is going to be different because Wednesday is my birthday. I don't know if I'm going to stream exactly at that time. I have no idea. Uh, like I said, it snowed outside. The weather in my city is wonky. We had snow for 2 days. It's gonna melt on Tuesday, and then it's gonna freeze on Wednesday. So I don't know what was gonna happen. So we'll see. So yeah, kind of weird. I'll be honest. There's more people following me than actually following. Ba-dum. And anything. So it's kind of fun in the sense of fun, but scared and scared when scared. I don't know. Oh, wait a second. I just realized I'm not streaming on this. So this is the thing. I don't stream on my Discord if it's gonna be an anniversary fight. If you're gonna join my Discord, that's up to you. That's not up to me, man. I am not gonna stream this fight on. Well, maybe I should stream this fight on Discord. I don't know. Yeah, no, I'm gonna stream it on Discord. So just to let you all know, if you're one of my followers, you could follow. You could watch my stream on Discord. Followers instantly get it. If you're a new follower, all you need to do is DM me on Discord saying, I'm one of your followers. Can I have the Twitch follow role? You get the Twitch follower. You can watch my streams. And sometimes I stream there because I am not streaming on Twitch. There's sometimes where I have to cancel a stream and that stream is moved to Twitch. So if you're gonna be watching me, if you're gonna be the ones following me, let me know. I will take it. Okay, let me go back to the flight. Um, actually, let's see here. What's the closest airport I can fly to here where I should be able to land? Like Alaska? You know what? If I go straight down, I'll end up at Yuma. I'm gonna land in Yuma. Now, if you don't know, Yuma is the little is an international airport, but it's not international. It's well, you can say international, interdomestical, I like to call it, and it's near the border of Mexico. It's actually down here. Like zoom out, Yuma's right here. What I'm gonna do here is fly down here now. Chat's gonna come on here now, because I'm gonna tell people I'm live on Twitch. I gotta tell people. Yeah, I'm gonna fly to Yuma. It's not gonna go. We're not going to San Diego because I'm gonna have crosswind to deal with. I can't go to Palm Springs because I now have tailwind. If I go to Yuma, I should be fine because I could slink myself into there. We're gonna go to 450 knots now. Third guy's gonna try to catch up, but he's not gonna make it. So if you guys don't know Third Guy, he's a YouTuber. Shout out to him. Oh, he disappeared. I think he's going to check my Twitch. Shout out to him. Go check out his channel. Go sub to him. He makes great videos. He's also a fellow Canadian from Ontario, ironically enough. Yeah, they call me TTGO because it's easier to say my name. I'm not. Yeah, I would stream on YouTube. The problem is YouTube's so persistent in Canada where there's a lot of rules and laws to fix. Like if I stream on Kick, it would probably be more easier for me with less lag, but the problem is I can't do it. The reason why I do on Twitch is because the market for GFS is easy to take over because everybody turns to YouTube. People always think, okay, you you think YouTube's more competitive because everybody who plays this game plays streams on YouTube. However, if you go to Twitch, I'm one of only two people who stream, and I'm more on the daily side than the when I'm more on the weekly to daily side than the other person is. I don't know who that was, but they did not make it. That person is that's Turtle. He's dead, dead, dead. Saved it, saved it. He's lagging for me. Saved it. Where does it show me right now? Okay, so I'm approaching you. Yuma's right here. I'm approaching it. We're probably gonna go over Yuma to make a turn. It's gonna be one of those weird, dumb turns. I never understand the 6-7 meme. Something else. Do not put memes in chat. I will not like it. I don't care if you're even a follower. I don't care if you're a real person. You will get warned by me one time. If you do it again, it's an automatic. I'm gonna mute you for whatever how long I think you should be muted. If you do the 6-7 meme, it's gonna be for 67,000 hours. 1,000 hours. 1,000 seconds, not hours. Don't do memes with me, man. I don't take that. Yeah, Turtle, I know you're watching my stream. I did a shout out to you. I don't know if anyone heard about it, because then again, nobody really watches people play GeoFest. Like I said, the YouTuber market for GeoFest is competitive because almost everybody streams on it. But when you go to Twitch and you look up GeoFest, there's only two people who stream on it. And one of them is a private channel. They don't even tell people they're streaming. I'm the only one who goes online when I tell people I'm streaming. They know because I tell them. I'm one of the two people who stream because the market here is more is not is less competitive, and you could take a fair share of it out. Yeah, I'm going to Yuma. I'm close to there right now. I took off from Las Vegas. I just got raided. There's two interlopers unless they're all gone. Turtle, if you're watching my stream, can you give me a follow, please, to make sure I know you're actually watching my stream? I would have music on, but every time I put my Spotify on, it's muted. I don't want to put my SoundCloud on because I don't know if it's going to mute that too. So I rather have myself talk in the background until I figure out stuff. Um, what's the nav showing right now? Okay, I'm near. I'm near Oblivion, which is right here. I've flown to that airport before. Not a good approach. Um, that has to be Turtle right there, right? Yep, that's Turtle in the SPE. Yeah, Luca, I know. I've talked to him before. This fool is gonna go this way. I'm going to Yuma, so I'm gonna have to go into Mexico temporarily. So by the time I get here, because this is a massive military area, I'm gonna have to. Is it gonna be? Oh, I'm getting north, so I have tailwind. It's 4 degrees to the behind me, so it's passing this way, the same way. 4 knots headwind, I think. Um, I know you're watching. You don't have to tell me, Turtle. I know you're watching me. Um, if I'm going to Yuma, the question is, do I? Because the only runway I can land on is probably the long one. I don't know. It's gonna be Mexicali has so many missing airports. Yuma's right here. I have to go down and then land on 3 left. But the problem with 3 left is I know I have to go around if I cross that horizontal runway. If a vertical. If I cross a vertical runway, I have to go around. There's no way. Um, After that, the route is the idea is I take another one of my planes and then I fly. It's either going to be fly to Arizona, to Arizona Mesa, or I fly to San Diego. If I fly to San Diego, I'm taking the ERJ 145. If I'm flying to Mesa, I'm flying in the X the 14 no, the 45 XR, one of the two. I still have to think because the 45 XR, I haven't been able to land that plane successfully on stream two. So I have to descend and maintain now 10,000. It's at one. Vertical speed of one. Okay. Okay. I'm descending now. Someone's near me. The other guy's right here. Hello, to the guy. I do have a Discord, so like I said, but anybody who's watching me, anybody at all, if you're gonna be watching me, join the Discord. It's free. It's free for anyone. Plus, you're gonna see a lot of members with quite surprised. I have a lot of YouTubers, believe it or not. So next stream is on Wednesday, my birthday. But it's not gonna be GeoFest. I was gonna do a GeoFest birthday day, but that's been moved to Thursday when it's not my birthday. That'd be the birthday stream. And that's me rating 3 planes that I can't fly. The 3 planes are the Lockheed 1011, the MD-88, and the 727, which is still in the game. I still cannot fly no matter how many times I've tried flying it. So backstory of this. The Lockheed 1011 when it was released, when it was pre-released in the earlier versions of the add-ons, was flyable. The new version of it, I can't fly it, no matter what. You should get it because if you're gonna have a big enough fandom for your YouTube page, Turtle, you should get the Discord. Before it's too late, I've had a fair share of YouTubers where I asked them, do you have a Discord server? And they tell me I should have one. Even though I don't have one, I should have one. You should get it before it's too late. I already see another airport near me over here. I have not landed. I'll be honest. Even though I love playing GeoFest, I've turned off Real River when I try to land because every time I've done that, okay. I think the stream that I did not show you guys halfway was the quality takeoff. I told show you takeoff, but I didn't show you landing. When I was trying to land in dark conditions, I had 16 knot wind. I couldn't land no matter how many times I did a go around. I believe I was on go around number 5 where I said, quit, I'm going to do it. I never streamed the ending because I crashed halfway through. and I never wanted to show. Oh, here comes third guy. At I don't know what knot that was, but he was not. He was close, but not close enough. Um, okay, passing another highway. I'm pretty sure this one goes all the way to Los Angeles, and that way is to Phoenix. We're starting to see more civilizations now. Nav is showing us we passed another highway. How far are we from where we are? Oh, we're getting close. We're getting close. I am gonna be. Yeah, I know you were trying to pass. Your pass was okay. The first pass you did, you fell from the sky, and I'm lucky because of how fast I was moving. My wings didn't clip yours, or I would have had to RP an emergency landing. But your second one, you flew underneath me and almost hit me. 6-7 is trying to follow me. I could see that for sure, but I know he also doesn't. He's not even watching my stream either. I mean, the longest stream I've had is 2 hours. I'm probably gonna stream longer than that for today. I was supposed to do a Roblox stream on a different server, but because they're not having good SSUs or server startups, I'm doing it. I see your turn. I don't think it's gonna be. You're not turning hard enough. I mean, if I was the 777, I'd probably turn enough hard enough to actually make it. Or the leg, the leg, my leg. I can see how much you're turning. The leg is not doing you any favors. Oh no, that's a stall. That is on my screen. You stalled and you're crashing to the ground. But I guarantee you that's just lag. 7 is lagging. 7, Hmm. Will I spawn in Luxembourg? Like if I spawn in Luxembourg, I'm turning my extra vehicle add-on on. I'm turning to a cargo Lux livery, and then I'm gonna spawn in there. Now, if I spawn there, there's the problem. The select problem I have is I have to turn onto Wikipedia and make sure they fly anything other than a 777. Oh, sorry, 747, because I can't fly 747s. Every time I try to fly it, landing, it's okay. Takeoff, it's okay. Landing, I act like a friggin' dolphin. I can't land them. And the 747 video for Rain Planes, that's gonna come soon too. And you're gonna see what I mean by I hate landing a 747. Um, this looks like this used because of what it looks like on the ground. This looks like it was a volcano that came down here. Oh, Turtle, you almost hit my wing again on my screen. My screen and my Twitch screen is showing two different things. Oh, you popcorning everywhere on my screen. Uh, by the way, on my screen it showed your 6-7. It showed your wheels are down still. 6-7 wheels are down on my screen. Like literally, he passed by and I see the wheels something. Does he know the wheels are down? I feel the ATC in some ELX is pain. I was an IVAO. I got kicked out after I told one of the ATCs to F off because I was trying to fly somewhere and they told me nope, can't land this way. Even though on chart it showed that runway was open, they told me this runway was not open. So I landed anyways and told them to F off, and I got kicked out of there for doing that. So I feel his pain of no one wants to train you. I'm assuming the lake I see here, I'm assuming that's I like to say the Gulf of America because it's not the Gulf of Canada, it's not the Gulf of The other thing I have noticed, which is weird, is if you're using a multi-livery, anyone else who's using multi should see it, yes. But if you're using a multi-livery from a different person, you're able to see that multi-livery even though you don't have it. Like for example, I'm I don't know, somebody else made a chain of multi-liveries. I put one on, someone said, "Oh, you're flying this and this livery." But the person tell me, "How can you fly that livery? That livery is not in the thing because it's not a virtual airline livery. It was a regular livery." So, for example, I was flying uh an American Airlines livery, a PSA livery for American Airlines, but that livery wasn't added to A319 yet. It was added for someone else's A319. So I added it. And that person said, "Oh, why are you flying that livery?" Like, because they didn't know what it was. Like, they didn't know. And I said, "I'm flying this livery." They said, "It's not in the multi liveries." Well, I was flying someone else's livery and someone saw it. Made no sense because I was not flying it. It's weird how I say weird, but that's weird. Whoever was right next to me, you really spawned like heaven, and you were right above me. Oh no, 6-7, 6-7 is definitely watching Twitch because I could. Oh no, yeah, no, on my screen his gear is still up. His gear is still down on my screen. Like, oh, if you watch my stream, you can see his gear is still up. His gear is literally still up on my screen. Oh, now he's disappeared. Nope, now he's over there. Okay, now the question is, can I see the airport? Because this is, I think I see it down there. Let's see. Nav. Yeah, I'm getting close. Now the question is, I need to turn 90? This way, 40, minus 45, that's 145. I have to turn 145. 140, no, that's not 40, it's 135. And I have to descend to 6,000. Actually, 3,000. Make that 3,000. Maybe, no, 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 not 135, 140. I'm not, I have to be precise because I've had turns where it's a successful turn and it's an easy way to turn off because people think, okay, you're manually flying using manually, or the pilot should be flying landing. The problem is I'm using keyboard. So when I land, it's keyboard. So I'm not joking. Your gear shows up, which is understandable. His gear shows down. Maybe okay, S67 because I haven't blocked him yet. S67 is his gears down. Because if he says his gears down, then it's not a glitch. Let's see. Do I see the airport? I I think that's the airport right there, is it? Yeah, it is. Oh boy. Get ready for a rocket ride because I'm gonna have to turn the moment I feel like it's right. This is gonna be a fun. This is probably gonna be a landing I'm not gonna make. Most likely. We're gonna see if I could land this plane without dying in the process. Okay, get down to 200 because that's what I need to do. 3,200. You're coming down. The airport's right here. On my left. This is gonna be a fun landing because I guarantee I'm gonna miss approach. Fighter. Oh, 14 knots? 14? Oh yeah, no, there's no way I'm making this successfully. You're coming down. Autopilot off. Oops. Oh, that's a follow. Someone's following me. Bloom, bloom. Um, 14 headwind, tailwind knots. That is not good to have when trying to land here. I am going like, I don't know. Oh, this is a sketchy landing. This is gonna be a sketchy landing because I can't see the airport when I'm turning. I mean, I could turn my mouse, move my mouse around, but that's not legit. There we go. There's the airport. I have the airport inside. Okay, I need to go this way a little more. I need to have three on. Keep my stuff right. Let me angle my paint. my plane like I am gonna land. I am not landing this way because this is not the runway here. I have to turn still. I have to get out to turn. It looks weird because I'm going up and down, but it's normal. That's what happens when you have to turn. Okay, now I am probably gonna just fly to after this. I'll change my plane. We're gonna just fly to LAX. Oh, sorry, San Diego in a chartered E-135. Oh, this is gonna be a sketchy landing because I'm landing sideways. Landing with 14 with headwind of 14 knots. That is not good. You can see already how bad this is. This is a landing of death. I am trying to fight headwind bad. And when I land, do not grade my landing. I used to be saying I'm 3 for 3 for landing successfully. This is not gonna be a successful land. This is gonna be a horrendous landing. I can already guarantee it. Okay, we're coming on approach a little bit nicer than I thought it would be, though. Okay, it's 0. I don't want any thrust. No, no, no. Oh shoot, no, no. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Go, 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 go. Oh, this is not gonna end well. This is not ending well. And when I have hard, this is no. You can see it. Look, you can see how bad it is. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, land. Nose front. Oh, this is not legit. Nope, not legit landing. Look at that. That's a horrendous landing. Horrendous. We'll be dead. This will be a dead landing. And we are dead. We are dead. That was the worst landing I've ever done. You could see how bad that was. The approach, beautiful. The landing, no. Now I'm gonna put it in chat. Horrible landing. Maybe it was because of my brakes. I don't know. It's the. I'll be honest. It was the 6-7. If you're watching me, it's the wind. The winds were horrendous. It shows 14 knots headwind. I should have landed the other direction. This WestJet guy, WJ, that's WestJet. I think he's just realizing how bad it is. We're gonna taxi. We're gonna have to taxi to a selected area for me to spawn a new plane. You can see how bad it is for me even taxiing right now. Okay, I'm gonna pause. Options. I'm turning off the environment problems. Maybe if I had no weather on, I'd probably make that landing. But that landing was, oh boy, the real weather screwed me over. I like just to say the real weather screwed me over. You can even see this plane. So this plane has problems. You have overcorrective tuning, which is sad. If I was correct, I could have turned onto the other runway if I was thinking it was going to land here. But that's not where I'm landing. I want to go. I see the taxi area over here. Am I right? I'm gonna park my plane over there. We're gonna change our plane. We are gonna fly. Actually, if I'll be honest. I love flying the small little private planes because they're big. They're better than steering and anything. So instead, we're gonna fly the Embraer 145 in its private livery. I'm gonna do a short route because we're in Arizona. We're gonna fly to Arizona because it's easier. As you can see, I'm having lag even moving my vehicle right now because it's going back to side to side. Yeah, you can see here, I turned when I thought I could turn, and it didn't put me on here. KIG 10 left. That is IH would be IAH is Houston. IAD is Washington Juice. IAG would be Niagara Falls. Just the helicopter pad. We're gonna just plop ourselves right here. We're gonna go to aircraft. I am gonna go down. I'm not gonna do big guy. Embraer 145 LR, which is this plane. You can see it's in a hop livery at the moment. Let's go to extra planes, change livery. Now I could do a few. If I want, I could do a Qantas base plane. If I want, I could go up and do something else. I could do an American Eagle, old design, no logo. American Eagle, yeah. But I'll do what any other person would do with this plane. American flight is JSX, but I rather fly as November 600 XL. Okay. We are gonna be now flying from here to, let's check on the nav here. We're gonna be flying from here to Arizona to here. But we're not gonna fly to Phoenix here. We're gonna fly to uh will we fly here? It's a private plane. You know what? No, yeah, we're gonna fly here. Why not? It's a private plane. We can fly there. Wait, that's like Gila Bend. Yeah, that's just Gila Bend anyways. Who followed me? Because I heard the badoom as I did that. Yeah, I do. It's the L5 section just on the bottom. It's a little cut from the stream, but yes, I do. We're gonna do taxi to I think the second thing we're over here. I'm gonna taxi to go here and taxi. Yeah, go make a U-turn. We're gonna taxi and take off from three, right? Because this needs a big plane. I'm pretty sure will need a big plane. Need a big runway. Yeah, I heard about the GMLP problems. GMLP is in a state of revolt because things going down to shite. There's numerous amounts of people who want to change things, and if history is being made, I don't want to be a part of it. I'll be honest, I've had my fair share of MLP problems in the past. Yeah, I'll be honest, whatever you're telling me, Baltic, just say it inside of GFS chat. I am not reading my own chat right now. Just playing, you get playing. Turtle's back, because Turtle's online still. Go home. Go home. Why do I feel like I'm watching a Smitty video with sorry, Chill Chaos video with Gom and oh, wait a second, what am I doing here? I turned here and there's no, okay, I'm gonna do something unlegitly. And use reverse press on a taxiway to get myself out of here because there's no way. I made a I made a one turn too late. I was supposed to turn the other side. My mistake. Happens quite a lot. It actually happens a lot more when I don't stream. I tend to make the wrong turn and I park my vehicle instead of taking off from somewhere else. So we're flying to Arizona, to Phoenix, Arizona. I have to minus my speed. I also have to remember what runway I'm taking off of because I don't want to taxi it. Actually, I'm ready to get to 33. We're gonna see if we can take off on 33. If I can't, we're gonna try to stop on 33. Mike could tell from the old pavement on the side to my left, this used to be a runway here. Guaranteed, and it was just made into something else. Okay, now we're turning on 35, which has a large turn area. 35? I said 33. This is 35, and you could tell the 5 is crazily bigger than the gap. See, can I turn? Oh no. Let's see. Turn and get up and get out of here. Okay. We're at 100 knots. This plane is trying to take off with me at 100 knots. Are you joking me? It's not even 120. You trying to take off still. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. I don't know what was that takeoff, but that was scary. I think I did a tail strike when I did that. I don't know. I can't tell. Okay, autopilot going on. We'll only cruise at 3,000 today. At 5,000 today. Six. Actually, I'm making 6,000. We're gonna fly at 300 knots though. That was one of the most scary landings I have ever done. I've done some scary landings. Okay, Believe it or not, it shows here I went from here to here and took off here in before I came here. Oh boy. What the nav shows where I took off is not where I took off. Oh boy. Wait, no, I did here, came out here to here. Oh, I took off from earlier. Oh boy. Okay, let's see what's the message say. Okay, this is a Bannivator. Hold on, I have to see chat properly because again, my chat thing likes to cloak itself. Where you are? Where am I? I just took off from Yuma or Yuma International Airport in Arizona. I'm heading to my final leg of this nice little stream would be to Phoenix. If I can climb above the mountains, that is. Nope, I don't want B on because B is gonna make my thing go there. I want the N. And the easy way for me to get there is to follow the highway. I go to Gila Bend, which is right here. I could land at Gila Bend. I could technically land at Gila Bend. There is a possibility. But once I hit Gila Bend here, I could turn up north 180 again, or 360, or 0 again, go to Buckeye, and then get myself follow the 10 here, go down below the 10 and follow here. Like the moment I hit that street front there, I turn and I'm parallel to landing on 8. Hey, I'm going to Phoenix and this guy's going to Albuquerque. This guy's already in Cincinnati. If he's going to Albuquerque, which also is not far away, I could go to Albuquerque to meet up with United here, United 314. But then I have to fly a real plane. I have to go look it up. So I will right now. Hold on. It's gonna pause for a moment while I. Oh wow. Okay. 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 All right. This. Okay. I'll have to fly in a plane I don't fly usually, which is the COJ 700 in a SkyWest American Airlines livery. Oh boy. COP is dead. You know why COP died? People don't know this. After the King Sonic debacle, flights have gone significantly down, and people have realized that the moment they removed Sonic, COP started to be descending into vanity. That's why, like MLP realized getting rid of Sonic was probably the worst thing they did. Getting rid of Sonic and COP was the absolutely worst thing because now people have decided to leave and move on to other stuff like Roblox. I'm just realizing it, even though I'm 6,000. Something's wrong with the plane where 6,000 would be 2,000 higher than I am, even though it says 6,000. It's not 6,000. Also, I don't have Rear River on. If I had Rear River, I would call emergency somewhere. Um, there's the highway. That's the highway we're gonna have to follow. Um, and see how there's a turn over there? That's you Gila Bend soon. So let's just make it. Let's go on a 50-degree turn here, or 60-degree turn. Found me? Let's see if you found me. Let me look behind me. No, you did not find me. What does Nav say? Yeah, there you go. There you are. Yeah, we're gonna go to Gila Bend, which is, ironically, I think over there, that's Gila Bend to my left. But hey, yeah, no, we'll just stick going to Phoenix. You can? Okay, making sure. Let's see if I can see you behind me, because when I looked before, I didn't see you. Yeah, now I do. Now I see you. This plane, I could probably butter it if I can do this right. That Gila Bend is no, that's not Gila Bend I'm seeing right there, is it? My left? No, no, it's not Gila Bend. That is that's State Land. Okay, Gila Bend is somewhere else. No, Gila Bend's over here. This is Gateland. That's Gila Bend right there in the distance. I see faint lights. I'm contemplating. If I land in Phoenix, I don't know if I can go because I have a maximum of usually an hour 30 minutes for my flights. I don't do long ass flights anymore because I can't stomach GFS's lag if it causes flights to be longer than they are. So I'm thinking if I land at this airport, can I land in this plane successfully? Yes. Can you land? Probably not. So I'm trying to think what to do. Because if I'm gonna land at that airport right there, I should turn now. Oh, that's a triangle. I just realized that airport there is a triangle. And that sort of thing. Hold on. I'm gonna check my Discord to make sure anyone joined. No one joined. Of course no one did, because then again, when people know I have a Discord and they want to join, they never join. Yeah, I see you have an A318. I would have flown that, but I haven't found a private A318 because I know there's such thing as A318 CJ, so I haven't found one yet. Where's that airport? Over there? I'm really hesitant of just joining there and seeing if I can find out a multi liveries. What livery are you flying as the A318? Perchance, because I know you also use multi liveries. What liveries are you using? Okay, let's. Okay, good to know. Let's see here. I really want to land because I'm having leg issues, which will cause me to not make it. Leg usually causes me to crash, which doesn't go well. So now we're going to turn back 90, and instead I'm going to land at Gila Bend, which is a good thing because I've heard that Gila Bend is easy to land at. The problem is, can you land there safely? It's all about the lag. I've had lag crash my stream before. I've had lag crash my internet before. So I am really trying to find a way. I don't want to go more higher up because I'm gonna eventually have to go back down. So we're gonna see. Really flat here, so there's no mountains. I should be fine. There's a mountain over there, though. As I say that, I see the mountain. Mute the mosquito. No, 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 no. I immediately spawned. No, that is not what I wanted to do. I freaking. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I went to go block him because his message, and instead I joined him. Oh, shit. There goes my language barrier problems. I immediately pressed the wrong button as I tried to do, and I realized it the moment I did it. Well, as any idiotic person I have, just do an approach landing because that's what we're gonna have to do now. Because it's if I have to RP, but I did that, I'm an idiot. So I'm gonna just RP me trying to land. So this is how this is gonna go. I'm gonna overfly. No, that is not how it's gonna go. I'm gonna overfly the Air Force base runway. I'm gonna try to land. No, because that's how it went. It went downhill because I blooped it. I'm going to attempt to land. Well, I'm going to attempt to try to do a curve landing again because we did one last time and we know how bad that went. Let's see if I can do it again as the final thing because I'm not restalling the entire flight. I have no time for it. Make it any more unlegit, I'm going to try to see if I can turn land. And in a plane, but I could, if I can land on a small runway on this plane, I should be able to land on that runway. Let's see here. This can be a fun. This can be a fun landing. I will say this for end of the stream. That was it was going so well until I freaking did a bloop. Oh, this is gonna be a fun landing. I'll say this much. This is probably gonna be a fun landing. So now I'm still in Arizona. I just blooped out into Europe, and now I'm blooped out back into Arizona. I'm doing the most unlegit landing ever. So if you see my plane, yes, that's where I am. I'm so sorry. Disappearing. That was not supposed to happen. I've made a mistake and I'm trying to do better here. Happens quite a lot, believe it or not. I bloop out because I pressed the wrong button. Okay, now I'm turning on to approach to Gila Bend International Airport or Gila Bend Airport or whatever it's called, Municipal Airport. I have no idea if I'm gonna make it. I literally have no idea if I'm gonna make that now because I'm sideways still. Okay, 150 knots. This is gonna be the most unlegit landing ever if I make it. If I make it, because I turned. This is not legit at all. Oh, I may make it. I may make it. Not legit, but I may make it. Okay. Landing. Ooh, that's hard. That's nope. Nope. Belly landing. Landing. B. Full on speed brakes. Can I make it? Can I make it? Oh no, I can make it. That was the see, totally unlegit landing still. Totally unlegit landing. Now, here's a good question for you because you're a GFS user. Is there a certain civilian plane that you're wishing for them to add into the game? Because every civilian person has told me, I want the MD-11 in the game. I want the 777X in the game. I want this plane. I want that plane. There's a certain plane that you're hoping them to make. I'm not gonna make this turn. I'm pressing hard on my arrow key. Look how much overtaking I'm. Look how much I'm in the dirt. That's how much I should have landed I should have landed at the military, but it would affect better turning. This is horrendous radius turning for me. I'm gonna look at your message after I taxi because there's no way after I pull up and put my park my vehicle. There's no way. There you go. I see you. Yeah, good luck in making that turn. If I can't barely land on the civilian on an airport that is full of municipal aircraft, I don't think you can land that plane. I really doubt it. I mean, if I land in Billy Bishop, you'll see the idea. Because if I'm able to land this plane in Billy Bishop, I'm not able to land that plane. I don't know why I'm still trying to turn. Plane's not turning. Plane's not turning. Plane is lagging while turning. Horrible way to end the stream, horrible way to end the stream, Josh. You freaking tried to go mute someone and end up. Yeah, this is a horrible way. Can't turn, can't turn, can't turn, can't turn, can't turn. Still can't turn. Still can't turn. But put my brakes on finally and see what plane you said. What do you mean there's 747? There's many 747s in the game. What do you mean there's 747? I'm gonna stop streaming on Twitch, on Discord. Nope, that's not what I want to do. This is what I wanted to do. Should be your frame rate as you try to land the plane. We don't have any idea. I don't see you. I mean, see, let's see aircraft we have. Aircraft that are 747. Like, what do you mean by that? We have the 100 SEA, which I could turn to a regular 100, the 400, the 400D, the 8, the 8I, the SP, and then the 8F, which is the modded one, which is in the extra section. Like, if I do the 100, which has the aircraft, you have this. But if I turn this on, you don't have it. And if I do multi-liveries for this plane, I can change to whatever I want. For example, if I want to, and if I really want to, I could do Air Canada. You're gonna show, yep, Air Canada or Aer Lingus, where it was Aer Lingus' ironic 747s came from KLM because of the iconic stuff on the bottom here. Air Italia, Air India, I could do so much old stuff. American Airlines, I could do this. Quite a lot of Pan Ams here. TWA, I could do. I could do the old United when United had them to 2008. After I was born, they had them. So I don't know what you mean. Like, okay, let's see. Can you stop showing my title bar, please? I'm at Gila Bend. Let's see, go here. We go to the 8F, it's here. I can tell this livery's not done right because of the how it looks. And if I have my brakes on for this model, let's do the option. I could open here, I could do here. Extras. Let's say do another freight version, which is this guy, the 77F. I can't do the 77F. What else is over here with the kid done? Oh yeah. When you always have to see this guy. We have mix-ups. We have the Alitalia and Continental, half and half. You got if you go, we got what are the MD-11s we have here? The special stuff. I'm going to turn chat off because I do not need to see chat when talking to you. We have the old Delta Airlines livery, Intim design, Dragonair. We have the 1996 Atlanta. I think that's for the Olympics too. Yeah, that's the Olympics. 1996 Atlanta Olympics. I remember that. Continental again, Cubicana, Ethiopia, Eva, FedEx. I could do an old FedEx livery, the Panda livery, the regular FedEx livery. I could do Finnair. I could do Guardia. I could Global. I could Japan. KLM. I could do 95 KLM. I could do regular KM. I could LTU, Lufthansa, which is quite a lot. Old and new. Northwest and KLM. And this is the weird one because this one, you have Northwest with KLM fin. And the other side, you have KLM with Northwest tail. I can fly the Flying Eye Hospital. I remember this. Like, I think this thing is still out there to this day. If it still shows up, show. Nope, doesn't want to show. Eh, Yep, there you go, Pan Am. I could do Pan Am, which, by the way, is coming back next year. If most people don't know. Now, if I do your aircraft, which you're in, the H318, which I will do that, because why not? Put my brakes on so it doesn't taxi backwards or something. You and this guy. Let's see, can I find? I think I see one. Yeah, there is one. There's a private airplane. I can fly this. This is the private one. Here, that's a private one. I can fly TWA. Actually, I think I have a profile picture of that on it. Universal Entertainment, November 10 Golf. That's a private one. I could have flown this. I could have flown this and I didn't fly it. I'm stupid. This is also private, but it's blank. I can fly the Airbus. A318 Elite. The old Airbus liveries. But I think but I can, so this is the weird thing. I can butter this plane. This plane's easy to butter. So it's the A340, but I don't fly it for some reasons. Mm, anything here that's private? Yeah, here you go. Use of it's a smiley face. PSA had this tendency of doing that a lot. It's bouncing. That is probably not a good thing to see. CSA, that's 100 years old. It's not 95 anymore. It's around somewhat. I'm surprised China hasn't realized they have a livery. So does the Royal Thai. So does the Russian government. I don't know why with this plane. It's an A319. They shouldn't have this plane. I could have. I when I flew for TAP, I should have flew this livery. Me. Uh, what's the what's the other plane that I'm looking at this name. I'm thinking, what's the other plane I was going to do? Oh, wait a moment. 73, 74, 75, 76, 777, 787. What? Did I miss the plane? I think it got removed. There was a new plane that got removed. Anyways. Uh, there was a 727, but that plane got removed sadly because people complained about its leg. Dumbasses. That's sad. Yeah, you're gonna see this the plane well since the 727's not in the game, I can't do that. It was in the game. Someone decided to remove it from the game. Here's the Delta craft. I think I'm gonna fly it in the Pan Am League. I can fly at PSA. I can fly at PSA, which is which is hilariously ironic because they never flew PSA. I can fly at PSA. Fly from San Diego from the PSA. It'd be quite a fun. That's a private livery. It is, and it's blank like hell. Oh boy. Mm. Anyways, I'm gonna probably end stream soon. Um, but no, PSA, God help me. And this is a plane I can't take off with it, and I can barely land without tail strike. Plane, but I don't understand how they. And the worst thing is people when I tell people this about this plane, it's because of this. Air Transat owned this plane to 2008. It's you didn't when you go to Lockheed's and you try to say show me a Lockheed in action in 2007. The only airline had it, if I had it in North America was Air Transat, which is Canadian. I say yeah correctly. Anyways, yeah, sure. Ask away. What's your question, man? I'm all ears. What do you mean? Never mind. It's a question, man. You got a question. Tell me the question. Tell me now before it's too late. Okay, okay, that's quite a nice thing to ask. So another thing to note, the Emirates plane. Well, because of the trip is the X, yes, the fins move up, which is great news. But even the more great news, most people don't know this when they are looking at this. Oh, you're in the on my screen, you're in an Air Force One type like livery, which I can only assume. I mean, I could be Air Force One. I could just switch the plane and be an Air Force One. Hold on. But the other thing is, if I turn this to nighttime, let's just say this, I go to options, I turn this to nighttime. Look at this looks fine until you look at this. You can't the lights work, yes, and everything, but so does all the so does everything else. Look at this. I could see every single row of lights here. All the lights here, all the windows are on. Not many planes could do that anymore. You don't see that at all. Your plane at nighttime, nothing is illuminated. My plane at nighttime, everything is bleeping illuminated. It's very weird, is it? Oh, I should say it's very realistic. And then again, I don't see the moon either. Oh wait, never mind. I do see the moon. It's over here. It's just this little dot in the sky. I think your game crashed again. Um, yeah, hold on. Let me before I go, turn it back to here. Save and close. Aircraft. Go back to the 737. I could do many of them, but I rather do the 747. That's 100 because I remember that being the plane. Click on options. Go to liveries. Go all the way down. Every single one has it. Now I could do this model of the Air Force One jet, which is fine. Or I click on the 8i, which is going to give me Air China guaranteed. Yep, brakes on. Now it takes a little while to put all the liveries on because freaking this plane and then the 8i has so many bleeping liveries. Yes, Dad. Hold on. Okay, I'll be right back. My dad is calling me. Yes, Dad. What's up? I'll come downstairs to my computer and everything. Where the hell did Mama go? She's out where? Don't worry about it. Okay, okay, I'm not yelling at you, Dad. I'm asking questions. Okay, hold on. I gotta relocate you downstairs. Anyways, I'm gonna end stream from here. So, thank you, Baltic, for coming in and watching me. I'll be streaming on Wednesday. So, yeah, take, yeah, see ya.